In Peshawar, Pakistan, we had a horrible terror attack by the Taliban. Over 140 people killed in a school. 130 of them were kids ages 12 to 16. We now have some of the pictures that have come in from that attack, and it is, of course, tough to look at. So it was a school that had all those young students in it, and the Taliban had the nerve to say that they didn't target the younger of those students. Now, the reality is witnesses say that they fired indiscriminately into rooms, and that's just so hard to look at. The auditorium where the kids were gathered, and apparently they knew there was going to be a gathering, they fired into at length and killed over 100 kids in just that one room. And as you see the bullet holes there as well, you can picture the terror that's going on inside there. But we don't show you this to talk about how there were victims in this and how scared they must have been. There's no question about that. But we actually are showing you this. God, it's tough to look at. To tell you about a hero in the midst of all of this. It's a teacher by the name of Afsha Ahmed. She's only 24 herself. So the gunmen come in, and she recognizes the threat right away. And of course, the kids are more scared than you could imagine. And that's when one of the students who survived the attack, Irfanullah, says this. He said, "The gunman entered our classroom, and as we were sitting with our teacher, she seemed to understand what was going on before we did, because she immediately stood up and prevented the terrorists from targeting us." Now, obviously, some of the students, including this one, survived because of the actions of the teacher. The student goes on to say, her last words to the terrorists were, "You must kill me first, because I will not see my students' bodies lying in front of me." She was so brave. This story does not have a good ending. Not only did they kill her, but they killed her in an unbelievably vicious way. Irfanullah explains, "The next thing we knew, she was on fire. Even while burning, she shouted at us to run away and find refuge." There are real heroes in this world. Obviously, Afsha Ahmed is one of them. Because of her actions, some of the students got away and were safe. There's also real terror in this world. Fundamentalism has brought us great, great pain throughout the world. And understand, by the way, the kids killed here were also Muslim. The teacher, Afsha Ahmed, also Muslim. The problem isn't Muslims, the problem is Muslim fundamentalists who are doing these killings. So obviously, people believe in the same religion and react completely differently based on the circumstances. But I don't care what your political or religious ideology is. Let's just take a moment to appreciate a person who gave everything she possibly could to the very last second of her life. And her student says at the end, "I feel so selfish for running away instead of trying to find a way to save her. She's my hero. She was like a superwoman. Who will teach us now?" We have got to put aside the fundamentalists. We have got to. I don't know that the answer is more bombs. Violence leads to more violence, and round we go. But I do know that tragedies are like this are so hard to stomach. And I've been thinking about Afsha Ahmed ever since I read this story, and you can't match that heroism. You just, it's amazing what some people in the world will do. And bless her heart, and thank God she was alive when she was, and God knows how many lives she saved. So in the midst of terror, there is also moments of incredible humanity. And we, of course, all thank her for it, and our thoughts are with her family and loved ones.